Are you ready to nail party?
I will be using my Competitive Edge Custom Original Double Thick Extra Long Nail Forms, my Extra Adhesion Nail Liquid, my Prisma Deep Well Ceramic Dappin' Dish, my Kiss the Girl Prisma Powder, my Perfect Periwinkles collection in Midnight Periwinkle, Periwinkle Sky, and Morning Periwinkle, my Flawless Base, my Glass Slipper, my Clean It, my 3D One-Stroke Art Brush, my Striper Art Brush, my large flat Kolinsky Red Sable Brush, and my towelettes. Sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. And I will be using my Crystal Spray Decanter, available in peach, gardenia, vanilla sandalwood, and fragrance-free. Sanitize your hands and your client's hands. The nail has already been prepared and my first coat of primer dried. This killed the germs on the nail and dried out the oils in the nail. Now I'm going to apply my nail form. I split the form, put a curve in the form, rolling the form between my thumbs. I place the curve underneath the free edge, stick down the sides. This is going to be a square. I'm going to stick together my wings and make sure that the form comes straight out, no taper. Now I'm going to apply my second coat of primer. I'm going to dab my brush so I don't oversaturate the natural nail. And I always want my primer wet when I apply my wet product. This promotes adhesion and helps eliminate lifting. I wipe off my brush before I place it back into my primer so I don't get contamination. I will be doing my nail in 4 balls. My first ball is going to be a large ball. Dip your brush all the way in. Only wipe off a little bit of liquid so you have a lot of liquid in your brush. Drag towards you in your powder. Place this ball out onto the free edge. Let it flow. 1, 2, 3. Bring up the side. Bring up the side. Come straight out from the nail groove. Start patting it out. Gonna stroke it out. Get it nice and thin. Get those sides straight out. This is a square. Come straight out from the nail groove. And even up the tip. Get it just how you like it. Wipe off your brush. Your second ball is going to be a small ball. Dip your brush in, wipe off more liquid, pick up less powder, place this ball halfway down the nail bed, let it flow, 1, 2, 3, stroke it out, side, side, center, wipe off your brush. This is my cuticle ball. Dip your brush in. This is going to be a small ball, so I use less liquid, less powder. Place this ball 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle and slightly push towards the cuticle without touching. Then stroke it back, side, side, center. Now we're going to apply the fourth ball, and this will build up the arch in the nail. This is going to be a medium-sized ball. Dip your brush in, wipe off less liquid, get a little bit bigger ball. Place this ball almost at the cuticle and then release liquid into the ball to make it flow. And then stroke it out. Side, side, center. Wipe off your brush. The nail is no longer shiny. Starting to dry, I'm going to squeeze the C-curve, starting down at the nail bed, working my way out, but not applying a lot of pressure out here because I don't want to taper it in. So apply most of my pressure down here at the nail bed. This makes the nail really strong. Makes it nice and narrow throughout the whole nail. Now I'm going to remove my form, squeeze it together, pull down, peel it off. I will be using my disposable 180 grit long-lasting zebra file, and this file has a special zinc oxide coating which makes it really smooth and easy to file. And I will be using my disposable clean finish buffer, which is made out of material and not made out of paper. So when you buff, it doesn't leave any grit on the nail. You can also use it dry, wet, or with oil. And they're so easy to use. You just peel off the back. And stick it on. Peel off the back. And stick it on. You're ready. Before I start filing, I like to score the edge of my file using my buffer. So when I file around the cuticle area, the file is nice and smooth and it doesn't cut the cuticle. Now I'm going to file my nail in 5 steps, and my first step in filing is straight out from the nail groove on the left. Holding the finger securely, file straight out from the nail groove. Step number 2, file straight out from the nail groove on the right, holding the finger securely, file straight out from the nail groove. Step number 3, the shape of the free edge. This is going to be a square, so I hold my file straight up and down, holding the nail securely. Go straight back and forth until the file is flush with the tip, and you know you have a perfect square. Step number 4 is the top of the nail in the cuticle area. File down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. And there's a little road where you have product, natural nail cuticle. Place the file in that little road and file the product flush with the natural nail. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Nice long strokes. Step number 5 is the client's angle, and I bevel down towards the tip. This is the angle the client's going to be looking at for the next 2 weeks, and you want to make sure it looks beautiful from their angle. Get it nice and smooth. Get it nice and even. Now I'm going to buff the nail using my clean finish buffer. Hold the finger securely. Down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Nice long strokes. Go around the cuticle. Get it nice and smooth. Buff out towards the tip, holding the finger and the nail securely. I love this buffer. It doesn't leave any grits in the nail. It buffs out the scratches really fast. And take off the sharp edges. Have the client go wash their hands with peach antibacterial soft suds and a plastic manicure brush. Now I'm going to apply Flawless Base. This will ensure my nail design doesn't peel around the edges. Wipe away from you, slightly towards you. Place about 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle. Push towards the cuticle without touching, and then nice long strokes. Cover the entire nail. Cap the tip. Cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to pour a small amount of Clean It into my glass dapping dish, and Clean It is the magic component to marbling. I will be using it throughout my entire design. Now I will be creating my French with my morning periwinkle. Start where you want your smile line to be. And come in from the side and swoop. Come in from the side and swoop. Cap the tip. I'm going to clean my French with my 3D brush, and we'll clean it. Just how you like it. Really easy. There you go. When you get your French just how you like it, cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to make my marble tint. I learned this technique from my friend and nail squad educator, Sherry Bradford. I'm going to place a dollop of Periwinkle Sky in my glass dish, and then I'm going to dilute it with a couple drops of Clean It. There we go. And then just a couple drops. And I'm going to mix it up with my brush. And you get it to where you get the right consistency. I'm actually going to add just a little bit more color to that. You want to be able to see the color, but you don't want it to be thick. Super easy. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now I'm going to place a dollop of Midnight Periwinkle onto my palette. This is to make my veins that go through my marbling. A little bit. Now I'm going to apply my second coat of Morning Periwinkle so it's wet when I apply my design. Just follow the line. There we go. Now I'm going to use my striper to make my veins. Just drag your striper through your Midnight Periwinkle. Then you're just going to wiggle it to make your veins. You can put them anywhere you like. And they don't have to be perfect. It's going to turn out beautiful no matter what you do, because marbling is not perfect. And also, the less perfect it is, the prettier it is. There we go. Wipe off my brush. Now I'm going to use my 3D brush and my marble tint to start my marbling. They just go on the outside of your veins. Just go around all your veins. There we go. Just a little bit there. Wipe off your brush, get it nice and clean. Then you're going to clean off your brush and your Clean It. Make sure you don't have any color on it. I dip my brush into my Clean It, wipe it off a little bit, and then I'm going to dab all through my design, and this will start giving me my marbling effect. I like to let my design sit for about 10 seconds before I cure it so it can continue to marble. Now I'm going to cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to apply my glass slipper, my high gloss non-yellowing top gel. Wipe away from you, slightly towards you. Place 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle, push towards the cuticle, and nice long strokes. Cover the entire nail. Cure 1 minute in an LED or 2 minutes in a UV. Now I'm going to clean off my brushes using my Clean It. Be very gentle with your striper. Take care of your brushes and they'll last for years. And Clean It is a great cleaner. There we go. Clean off my brush. There we go. Now I'm going to apply my conditioning cuticle oil, available in peach, gardenia, and vanilla sandalwood. My conditioning cuticle oil is so good for your cuticles and it helps eliminate hangnails. It also helps the natural nail grow out healthy. Now we have our Periwinkle Marble Tint French Long Acrylic Nail. I love that color combination. So pretty. And this was so easy to do. Your clients are going to love it. And it's so easy to clean up. Just peel off your file strips. Disinfect your plastic boards. Fold up your disposable towel and throw everything away.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And remember, at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always fun and never feel like work.